Alex, you're very much in touch with the MAHA moms. You have tens of thousands of them that you communicate with. Is that right?
Yes.
The MAHA moms. So the MAHA moms voted for Trump. They're very supportive of President Trump and the Make America Healthy Again agenda. How are they caring at all about the Epstein thing? Is that something that you have seen them remark about?
I don't know. Women in the audience, do you care about the Epstein stuff? Yeah, I think it's actually massive. I was a little surprised to see everyone's kind of trying to brush this under the rug. We have been baited on this for years, told that we were going to get the information this year. They keep pushing the timeline, moving the goalposts, and then we don't have it yet. And a lot of people are asking questions because we are talking about abused children. Abused children. So people do want answers. I have tons of questions myself and things that just are not adding up at all. I don't understand acting like, oh, that we can just move on from this.
So why is it, let's just say MAHA moms, why would you say it's massive? Explain it to a White House staffer right now that is not as in touch with the grassroots. What is it about this story that has people so interested in it?
Sexually abused children. There is nothing more powerful politically than an angry mother. And you have angry mothers across the United States who want answers because they know that there were raped and abused children by Epstein, by his friends. If there was no list, how do you explain what Ghislaine Maxwell was doing? I don't understand what her role was. What is she in prison for? So these are things that don't add up to me. They don't add up to moms across America. And it makes them, that was a core campaign promise that we were going to get this information, and now we're being told no. So that's ruffling feathers quite a bit.
Yeah, and so what would you say is the feedback you're getting? Let's just synthesize it. Confusion, anger, disappointment. How would you categorize it?
They feel confused. They definitely feel gaslit. They feel lied to, and they're not understanding why for months now we've been told the list is coming. You know, you have the binder debacle. So there's a lot of things here that it's been like dangled in front of us like a carrot and then pulled away. And so inevitably that's going to leave people with a feeling of there's something they're not telling us. That is a dangerous feeling to let simmer and sit with a voter base, because then they're going to start focusing on that and wondering, what else are we not being told? Is everything we're being told truthful? So it's sowing seeds of doubt in the mothers, and the mothers won you the 2024 election. MAHA won us the election. By and large, I knew, and young people, of course, but I knew when the Harris campaign refused to sit down with Bobby Kennedy, I knew that that was going to be a big mistake for them, if not one of the biggest. And the fact that Trump was willing to sit down with him, I think really gained us millions of female voters. So if we are trying to keep them, especially looking at the midterms, we have to take this seriously. And we cannot just say, oh, we're done talking about Epstein. Who cares about this? Aren't we moved on? That will be one of the biggest mistakes heading into midterms.
Yeah, and let's just add on to that. And just more broadly, government transparency. Talk about it also not just from a mom standpoint, but also from a younger voter standpoint, because you talk to a lot of our younger voters. Why are younger voters also so interested in this story, what you see online, what you are consuming? Talk to a White House staffer, again, that's watching this, that isn't on social media all the time.
All right, so Gen Z values more than anything authenticity. That is why Gen Z's social media feeds are not super aesthetic and curated, and TikToks are really wild and unfiltered and kind of crazy. It's because they love authenticity. That's what they love about President Trump. So as soon as things start seeming sort of inauthentic, that's going to be a dangerous boat to rock.
And so go deeper in that. But so for a young person that is hyper online, they look at this story as you tell me the truth, basically. Is that right?
Yeah, I think this is a really big opportunity to get something right. And personally, it makes me wonder, is Candace Owens right? Is Israel implicated in the files? And that's why we're not getting the files.
And by the way, Alex is not off on some sort of separate track here. Foreign intelligence, like Jeffrey Epstein, we don't know. We don't know if it's Mossad, is it Saudi Arabia, is it MI6, or was he an intelligence asset for the CIA? It could be any one of those. And so you have to wonder, because I will die on this hill. President Trump is not in the Epstein files with anything incriminating. If he was, Joe Biden would have leaked it, and he would have tried to end the campaign the way. That hill I will die on. Anyone that's suggesting that, and I think you all should be in agreement that way. However, I don't. Maybe there is some intelligence connection here, foreign intelligence, domestic intelligence, because I know we were told that there's a list on a desk, right, and that we were going to get a list.
Yeah, so you can't tell voters we have the list, you're going to get it, and then say, I don't understand why you're still talking about this, let's move on. So, yeah, hopefully we get some answers, because you guys want to know who's on the list, right?
For full shows, live and on demand, it's Salem News Channel.